How simple interest can be prorated is what we want to look at now. If you are following us, we had earlier looked at simple interest without prorating it. But it's possible that we prorate it. There could be need to prorate simple interest, and that is what we want to do without complication on DIGIMS associate channel. So let us go into how to compute pro and prorate simple interest. We had already used an example, and we are going to continue with that example. And the example we used last time that we shot a video was that a borrower took a loan of 10,000. It could be Naira, Euro, Pound Sterling, Dollar, or anywhere you are listening to me from any part of the world. The 10,000 Naira is for 3 years duration at the rate of 10%. Everything is easy, right? 10, 10, and 3 for 3 years. And we had made a video about that. So if you are not part of us, then you can look it up. I'm going to put it in the description and hop here too. So look it up. Now, how should we now prorate that? So we are continuing with the example. The principal is what? 10,000. So simple interest SP, that is simple interest. Now we want to calculate it. If you remember, is equal to class the principal multiplied by into brackets 1 plus the rate R multiplied by the year, the number of year. And I hope this is gotten. So this is the formula, but we are going to go first of all by layman calculation, then we use this formula too. So now we want to prorate within a year. So we'll say our SP, that is simple interest, is equal to, our principal was 10,000, so we are still using the example of 10,000 into brackets, that is we are multiplying it. We have our 1 that is constant plus, we said our rate is what now? Our rate is 10%. Ordinarily is 10%. And the number of year, now let's prorate for just 1 year. We are just prorating for 1 year to make it easier now. Okay, so multiplied by a year, which is 1 now. Because if we are to go by that 3 years, that's it's going to complicate it. And you know what? We've agreed that the things of this world, if well approached, they are not complicated. So we are not complicating, we are prorating. Now, let's say we want to prorate for 8 months out of a year. That is, we want to know what we should return within for 8 months out of 12 calendar year. Do we understand? So now we will say our SP is equal to, and this knowledge is very useful for entrepreneur to know about your bank loans and the like. So we are prorating for 8 months. So we will say our 1, which is usually constant, then we have 8 plus, that's plus, right? 8 divided by 12, figure marshals, please get ready, times, that's multiplication, times our rate, which is 0.1. I hope we understand. That's, if you 10% is 0.1 or 0.10 multiplied by 1. I hope you are pressing your figures, you are pressing your calculators. So if we calculate it very well, we calculate all this very well, at the end of the day, we are going to have SP equals to 10,000 multiplied by 1.06. Should we approximate it or not? Don't let's approximate it so that it will give us or 0.67. Either way, but I'm not approximating. That's what you should get for all these parts. So, which simply means that our simple interest will give us at the end of the year. Figure matches. What will it give us? It will give us 10,666 and so on. So that is what we give us, which simply means that as against having that 1,000 per annum, we are going to have 666 in any currency, could be Naira, dollar, and the like, in 8 months. So we'll be repaying 666 or 67 in 8 months as against repaying the simple interest which we earlier calculated to be 1,000. So that is very simple. Now let's take it to a layman understanding. You know the simple interest that we calculate before, that is 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So layman, now you may not be able to use this in exam, but for understanding, once you understand, you know how to go about it in the exams. Simple interest that we calculate, that is 10% on 10,000 is 1,000. So simple. Now we want to prorate it. We'll say 1,000. We want to know what to pay in 8 months. Say 8 divided by 12. Figure matches. If you calculate it, is going to give us on monthly basis, is going to give us 83.33, and in 8 months, you calculate it. Figure matches, please help me. If you calculate it, you are going to get 666 or 667 if you approximate it. That is, so 666 equals 83. I just don't want it to be complicated. Times 8. So if you multiply 83.33 in 8 months, is going to give you 666 or 667, as the case may be. So next, we'll be looking at some other important topics. So from DIGIMS Associate channel, click like, subscribe, click all as notification, so that when we upload, you will be the first to be notified. We are value to life, we are value